The Darkin are back, and we may have just gotten an extremely rare sight into what your favorite Darkin looked like before they were sealed away, all from the new Yunara comic. I know Yunara isn't the most interesting person in lore-wise, but her lore touches on the great Darkin War that we already know, but you have to understand, Darkin is a Shuriman word, and the Ascended are Shuriman concepts. When witnessing these corrupted Ascended, the Ionians saw them as spirits, as what they called the Kanmei, but it soon became clear that these were not spirits, so what we called the Darkin War, they called the War of the False Kanmei, because when Shurima fell and the Darkin rampaged, they spread all over Runeterra, from Demacia to even Camivore, the home of Viego. The story of Yunara seems to be her partnering with a spirit to defeat the Darkin in Ionia. Look at these two. What are they holding? A bow and a scythe. This might be our first look at these two champions before they were sealed away. Of course it's in this style, as with most things on Ionia, but how cool is that? I wonder what animals were the inspiration, as most Ascended resemble animals, but maybe they already used blood magic to gain a new look. It's an extreme stretch, but Varus kinda has ears like the lamb character we know also has a bow. Just a random thought. Anyway, somehow Yunara and her spirit defeat these Darkin, and this is presumably when Varus and Ross get sealed. Yunara's spirit friend then reveals that he too is a false Kanmei or Darkin and must exile himself. Yunara decides to join him. I'll make another video, but you might ask, why doesn't this Darkin have a weapon? I believe it's because this comes before they were bound or sealed to their weapons, so they could just not carry one, just like any other character. Yunara's spirit seems to be actively trying to be better, so it would make sense for him to roam around unarmed, but what would his weapon be? My guess is the glaive that LeBlanc is looking for, and that somehow he was eventually sealed away. Exciting new lore, follow for more.